Hi, my name is Doug Belshaw and this is episode 3 of Doug on Productivity. The thing I want to talk about this morning is thinking about when you've had a rough night, when you're feeling really unproductive. What do you do? Well, it's something that I talk about in Upping Your Game, a practical guide to personal productivity. And it's something really important to continue that upward spiral, that virtuous circle. Because otherwise, if you plummet downwards, if you have that negative, vicious circle, that spiral downwards, then it can lead to another day of unproductivity and another day. And that's when you start having problems. So what can you do? Well, there's several things that I mentioned in Upping Your Game, but I just want to talk about 3 of them. And the first one is to have some type of, at the start of your day, have some type of exercise. Now, the last thing you're going to want to do is, if you've had a rough night's sleep or you're feeling unproductive, is to do some type of exercise. But trust me, it's the best possible thing you can do. It doesn't have to be going for a run. It doesn't have to be something as strenuous as kickboxing. All it needs to be is something like bouncing or walking. So my wife's got a small trampoline. Sometimes I like bouncing on there. Or you can just bounce on the floor. Think of Tigger. The second thing is, make sure when you go in the shower, you have it as cold as you can possibly make it. And the reason for that is because not only is it good for your muscles after exercise, but also it wakes you up, it stimulates your skin. I have a shower as cold as I possibly can make it. My wife always has to turn that down right the way up. And that's because it wakes me up in the morning and it makes me feel better when I get out. And the final thing is to think about the story that you're telling yourself throughout the day. Are you saying that you can't possibly be productive because of the night that you had, or because of the way that you're feeling? By all means, tell people that the way that you're feeling isn't on top form, but think about the story that you're telling yourself through your interactions with other people. Don't tell yourself that you can't be productive in a particular day. Make sure that the language that you use is conditional. At the moment I'm feeling like this, and therefore I'm going to do this to make sure that I can achieve my goals. Just write down a couple of things to achieve in the day, and make sure you share those with other people so you can make sure that you're successful. Because at the end of the day, what you want to do is to make sure that you don't have another day where you're feeling really unproductive. Upping Your Game, a practical guide to productivity, is available on the Amazon Kindle store and dougbelshaw.com/ebooks. Read my blog at dougbelshaw.com/blog, and my YouTube channel is pretty awesome too.